Hi there, it's Shell. Clint and Mom are inside, though Clint did say that he might try to make it out here and say hi. So, we are going to make this. This is the second day of the hidden journaling spots. This was inspired by Miss Gwendolyn. Yep, Miss Gwendolyn. I was thinking, wait a minute. So, I'm going to kind of show you what I read it like first thing one morning, and I was like, my brain cannot compute. Cannot compute. So, again, I'm using this is my sample piece, and I'm going to use 3 inches. I might go up on the other ones. So, say I want that to be like 3 by 4. No, 3 by 5, 3 by 6, 3 by 5 maybe. Okay, so several ways I think you could do this. We're going to score it at 5 inches. And then this would kind of be, it's kind of like those pocket ones that we made last week. And then you would kind of flip it over. You could score it, or you could just kind of accordion fold it. This probably is not the best paper because, you know, there's no blank side or anything, which is fine. It's not a big deal. But let me show you. And let's see if I did it like that. Okay, so say I want to keep going because we want to make it, you know, large enough to work on. So what did we do? 3? I think we did 3. Then we could use a little bit more paper. And glue it on. You could use coffee-dyed paper. Coffee-dyed paper. I don't know what I said. But you kind of want an accordion here. So, I mean, you could make it as short or as long as you would want to. I kind of wanted to mess around and see what made me happy. And, you know, that could be your journaling spot. You know, obviously not for this one, but we could always put coffee dye paper, you know, on it. And the thing is, you could have this side as well as the back to journal on. That's pretty thick. Do I want to fold it one more? Let's just do it because we have the paper. Okay. My issue, which I just thought of, is how are you going to get it to stay? I think you would still have to glue it in. Glue that first one, wouldn't you, Gwendolyn? That's what I'm thinking. Because otherwise, anything that you, well, there's nothing to attach to, right? Okay. You're right, Gwendolyn. She's like, I already knew that, Michelle. She's much nicer than that, though. Okay, so you would have to go ahead and glue that in, right? So then, but the other that you have could attach to that, and that would be your spot. I mean, pretty simple, isn't it? So how would you make it like hidden? Okay, so let's just look. Let me grab one of these guys and see if it works. So what I was thinking is one of these with the magnets, or you could use paper clip. You could slide in there, and then that wouldn't work. What it is too, it's too big for, not heavy enough for that. Okay, so how many could you use that you could use a magnet? Just the 2 or whatever. Which that might be all you want to do. You know, let's trim that off. We're going to keep trying this one because I want to see what we can do with it, you know. Let's see. So, probably on with a paper clip, of course, you could make it a little bit thicker, I think. But I like the idea of using one of the little magnets for it. Like that. So, you know, that could be all you want. I mean, it is a secret journaling spot. But you would definitely have to make sure that you fold it. And then, I think if you're, you know, as long as it's not too thick, it wouldn't be as noticeable. You know. Okay, let's see. Because this was cardstock too, so that might change it if you had, you know, a thing. So really you could make it however thick you want it to. Let's mess around. Okay, so we got the blue one done. That was simple. Very simple. I like that. Gwendolyn, I love that idea. And then what about this? Could I... Okay, this is the double-sided ones that, you know, the other one that we're going to do. See what we can do here. So 3 inches. We know we want to score it at 6. Or was it 5? I can't remember. Was it 5? Because 6 is a little tall, I think. So we're going to score it at 5. And that's going to be our first. You're not even going to see this part, not really. I mean, but this part would be, just thinking, would you want to cut this off and then add it on something else, and then like at the very end we could do that? Let's try that. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So let's cut it at 5. Okay. And how big do we want it? Like halfway. So okay, let me get a different paper and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's cut this down to 3. This is just a coffee dyed copy paper, and I'm going 3 by 11. Just gonna, that's one reason I wanted to make more than one, so that we can kind of see what, you know, what we could do and that kind of thing. So I know I don't want it bigger than this piece, so I'm going to do that just a slight smaller. We're going to do a, definitely lays nicer than a cardstock would. Sorry. Make sure I'm doing it straight. Okay, and then this one. Okay. And I'm not even sure it's going to work. I was just thinking if we had, but then that piece would be there. But you could go ahead and put this on top of it so that it would be pretty, right? I'm just thinking of different ideas. You know, I could have just folded this up and then glued this part here. Doesn't matter. I don't think it really matters, but I would like it to be pretty, so let's just glue this. To this. So that at least we have a pretty one when you, I don't know. I don't think this step was necessary, but I wasn't sure. Hi, Lovey. How are you doing?
Sounds like your thing's fixing to go out.
It kind of does smell like it, doesn't it?
Yep.
That's probably why I'm feeling nauseous.
Oh, I bet it is. How much longer do you have?
Not long. What's that?
Oh.
Ooh, okay.
So, gotta fill it.
Yeah.
I think it'll work. You know what?
Yeah, I think it will too.
I ought to turn the heat down.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so let's just get that done. And then glue that on. We'll see what I think on this one.
Six or 7.
Oh, nice. You're doing good.
Well, I'm done.
Yeah, I only have another half hour or so, I think. Yeah, probably. I don't know. We're at the bottom.
Hi guys. Sorry.
Clint distracts me, you know how he is.
Oh, whatever.
So, but yeah, let's put it like this. That probably was not necessary. I was thinking, well, we would kind of do this and then put that one of these guys on it to hold it, and then put, you know, like another one of the hard cardstock here so it's pretty. But I think I would do that different on the next one. Hold on just a second. Yeah, I think that smells good to me.
Yeah, you probably just turn it off. It's gonna run out.
Nah, I'm fine. Oh, you mean in a minute? That would be okay for now. So I do want like something on this one, I think.
Cut your music on.
Huh?
Cut your videos on.
Oh, thank you. Ow!
Well, that sucks.
That's a bummer. That didn't feel very good. Okay, I do know this is 3 inches. Darn, that did not feel good. Okay, bye. Trim this part off. And then that part we could just kind of glue to that one area. Yeah, boy, I sliced it open. Hold on, I gotta treat it.
Put a piece of
That
tape
one on.
over it.
Yeah. I just want it to look nice, you know? Did I do that right? I don't know. I think it'll be okay. Didn't quite line up the way I wanted it, and then you could put like one of these guys on it. And because it's thinner, you can make your hold on, you can make your thing thinner too, you know. I'll be right back. Okay, so I treated my cut. Have a paper towel there and a little bit of Scotch tape. I don't know. I'm not happy with this one. It just doesn't look neat. So I probably won't use this one. It just looks, I don't know. Look at it. I mean, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not my cup of tea. And then that came undone. Hold on. Maybe that's the problem. Clint was showing me something and just... I can't focus when he's out here, you know. I love him being out here, but it's hard when he wants to show me something and make a video at the same time. So, I mean, it's not awful. It's just not, it didn't turn out as nice as I think it should. And maybe I just need to, like, refold it. Maybe that will make me happier. Just kind of. I did like the idea. I really like that idea, Gwendolyn. It just, but then, I don't know. The first one came out pretty nice, I think. I think I liked it better than this one, you know. Just isn't as neat and put together as the first one was. I do, though, like that we can use this, you know, these little guys, or we can use a paper clip. Let's try it again. Okay. Because that's my goal. Let me find the cute little birdies. Do we want to use this one? I mean, it's ready to go, but it would be all sideways. Don't want to use the back. Okay. This is kind of cute. What is the height of that? If I do this one, trim it off. That could be our little pocket, like all the way down, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, that's cute. It's not the right size, though, is it? 2.5 inches, which it doesn't really matter, but no, I'm not going to do that. Let's do, I just think it needs to be 3 inches. Okay. And then we will score it at 5. Let's make this one 6, because it doesn't really matter, does it? Ooh, I kind of like that. So, and then we can kind of see that prettiness there. I do want to. Yeah, I think it works better if I just go ahead and score that, fold it up. Because I don't know what I was thinking on the other one. It's me. It's me, guys. You know that. This video won't be as long as the other one, but that's okay. They don't have to be long, do they? Or you can catch up if you want. Okay, and then we can take that orange or green. But I do like that I'm using this weight, coffee dyed weight or whatever. And I don't know who sent me this. I don't think I did it. But 3 inches is definitely the width. Okay. Look at all my scraps I have over here now. Yeah, and then we can, let's trim it just a little bit more, just under 3 inches. Then I won't have like a bunch of the bulk and everything, right? Maybe? I don't know. The overage. Kind of bleeding. That's cute though. I love that paper. So cute. Okay, let's try this. Might have to remake the second one again. I don't know. I'm not happy with it, so I might have to. Because I am trying to make them, you know, so they fit in journals. Fold it up. Oh, Clint said bye. He's working on a special order. So he's trying to get that done so he can take a break. Okay. That looks pretty neat. And then we can go ahead and use maybe like, that's not white enough. That's not the right paper. Okay. Let's see what else I have in that kit. That kit isn't as large as the other one, you know. These are so pretty though. I love that one. Just thinking. Let's do this one. If I go ahead and cut it down to 8.5 by 11, then I will have scraps that I could use. Like a little scrap there. Ooh, I really like that. Yeah, that looks nice. Sorry, I was thinking I need to trim this down to 3. Sometimes it takes a little finagling it, you know, to get it to where you want it to be. And then that is just a little bit longer than I would like it. So that's cute though, isn't it? I really like that one. But I think this is definitely working out better than the last one. Not happy with that last one. Sure it is about the right size. But yeah, it was kind of a fun little idea, Gwendolyn. I really like that. And this, because we used the copy paper, it just is so much, you know, it's not as thick and bulky as like the blue one. I might redo that one too. I think this is the weight that I like. And then she was just saying a paper clip, but you could always do, you know, something else. Of course, if I did a paper clip, it would end up being a decorative paper clip. But I kind of like this too. I think this is cute. This is one of the, you know, you could even put this like in the center. And then it just looks like a pocket. And then you would just put a tag. Cut this little guy out. Tag in there, and then no one would really know, would they? I think that's adorable. I think it's such a fun idea, Gwendolyn. And you could round all the corners if you wanted to. So let's remake this one because look, it just looks sloppy, doesn't it? Just doesn't feel like it's right. I'm not happy with it. I can still use these papers, perhaps. You know, sometimes that happens when you're creating. We're going to try to save as much as we can because they're pretty. Okay, so let's remake that one because I think I'll feel better. Let me put this over here. And if you don't like it, you're not going to want to give it away to anyone. Isn't that the truth? This one, I do like this, but my problem would be, well, it wouldn't matter because you're not going to see this, right? Right. Okay. So it's not quite 3 inches. I mean, it's over 3 inches. It is at, is it 3.5? Yeah, it's 3.5. That way I know when I go to cut my paper down. And then let's just score it at, I got that on the top. Scored at 6. And then figure out how far of this we want, how much of this we want to keep. 2 inches or so. 3 inches. So that would work. It's not quite scored correctly either. Okay, that's fine. And then we're going to cut this down to 3.5, just under 3.5, so that it's a cleaner look, I think. I do want to round the corners. I think the rounded corners just add so much, you know, to a project. I thought I heard Clint again. Said Mom's cold. It's cold here. It's windy right now, and high's supposed to be almost 40 today, though. It's Sunday, by the way. Not lining up the way I want it to. Make sure you have it straight, because then I think that's what makes it look nice, is when it's all, you know, pretty straight. Then I'm going to go ahead and glue the edges. That way they can start drying. And then just going to, I don't want it to go all the way down to the end of the pocket, just a little bit above it. I think that is one thing that helps make it look cleaner. That might be off. Definitely has to be straight to make it look clean. Okay. Not too bad. And then we'll do, maybe we'll just cut this one. That's cute. At, what was it, 3.5? 3.5 by, forgot the width, or the height. 3.5 wide. I'm trying to figure out which side is up. I think that's up, actually. By put a little dot. By about 3. And then I think that just making it a little bit bigger, and then that is, hold on, clean it up if you need to. That is not right, so it makes everything look messy. Okay, and I'm just going to glue it to this piece. Okay. It's kind of fiddly. I mean, if you want to have a pretty look, you know, you have to take your time and make sure it all, it still doesn't look right. It's like, you're going to have to put more glue on me, Michelle. Okay. Nope, I'm not happy with that. Okay, let's put more glue. Definitely fiddly. I don't know that I would make these very often, but it's fun. I like it, but I don't know. Let me know if you think of an easier way to do it. Okay, that looks pretty neat. Gwendolyn, have you figured out an easier way? I mean, I think the easiest way was the first way we did it. I'll show you that here again in a minute. But it was so bulky, but maybe if I went ahead and went that way and then used, you know, coffee dyed paper or whatever. Yeah, I mean, what do you think? There's my mess ups. I think they're really cute. I love the idea of it. And then, of course, I put that on upside down. I had it in my brain that that was right side up. Oh, some days are like that, aren't they? So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye. This was my first try. I wanted to show you. And then, you know, we didn't do... Well, actually, that part's not bad. This part isn't. There's just not a lot of space, and I would have to come back and put, you know, like some coffee dyed paper or something on it. That one's not bad. It's, you know, adding the rest of it if I wanted more coffee dyed areas to journal in. That's crooked. So anyways, that's just for me. So, but let me know what you think. If you want me to revisit this, I don't know. Let me know. This one turned out absolutely adorable. And then I think if we made, you know, one that would go maybe with one of these little birds on it or something, that would be so precious. Uh-oh, a little bit of glue. That's okay. Journal. Just like any other pocket, you know. Except you have that extra journaling space, which I thought was such an awesome idea. Excellent idea. So yeah, anyways, let me know what you think. We're going to keep this one. I will just put like a, I don't know, a flower or something over that mess up. Because it's upside down, and sometimes that's just how life is, upside down. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Ta-zine. See you later. Bye.